Hi, my name is Dave and welcome to Fore Golf. If you are new here, I make golf videos out of Perth in Western Australia and sometimes further afield. Over the last few weeks, I've been taking on the SuperSpeed golf training program in the quest for maximum club speed. So I'm into week 3 of the program, and this week is all about the importance of having lessons. Now, I've been going to see Kerrod Gray at Junior Luck Resort for a little while now, and I think now I'm doing this super speed training, it's even doubly more so important to be having lessons, just to make sure that you're still on the right track. So yeah, I'm generating more speed, but I need to make sure that I'm still able to keep the ball on the golf course. So this week I did go and have a lesson, and it went pretty well. You know, a lot of the time you go to lessons and, you know, if you haven't been so great at the homework that you've been given from last time, maybe they can't go so well or they don't go so well. But I'm really pleased with how this week went, actually. So Kerrod is actually going to be putting out a full video at some stage. So I will link that up here. But here's just a little clip of some of the things that we worked on and some of the stuff that you can work on with him as well. He does actually do work through the Skillist app as well. So if you do want to go and check him out on that, you can get lessons from the same guy that fixes this swing. That's probably not a great advert for it, but no, honestly, he's awesome.
So this is the before and after of your very first swing on the left-hand side here today, and then the drill swing over here on the right. So as you can see, just visually a much stronger position to be in. Okay, let's talk about some of the nuances with setup. Ball position tends to get just slightly a little bit too far forward over here on the left-hand side, and when that also happens, right, is we get your upper body so it's tilted too far in this direction. Over here on the right-hand side, ball position slightly further back. And you can see that your left ear is positioned pretty much directly on top. And that's the look that we would be looking for, okay? So if we see over here on the left versus the right, we'll make them the same color. Pretty much nailed that setup over the right-hand side there with the left ear over the ball. The ball is located one club head inside the lead foot rather than too close to the front foot, which we like to see. Stance is a little bit wider, and for your size, that's what we need, right? If we zoom in on the lead arm over here on the left-hand side, two internally rotated like this, and you can see how that creates a bunching through the top left sort of armpit there, right? Over here on the right-hand side, it's a little bit more relaxed through that upper body, and part of that is because the elbow crease is facing more up towards the sky. Now, the reason this is important, it's going to help us create or maintain width in the backswing. So as we swing back and we get to, let's say, this stage of the backswing here on the left-hand side versus over here on the right, now what you'll see from these two images is the distance between the club shaft and the shoulder is far greater on the right-hand side than the left-hand side. So effectively, you're pivoting a lot more powerfully with your body on the right-hand side, and you're maintaining the width. You've still got the hinge, which is great, which is what we're looking for, but the distance between the trail hand and the trail shoulder is a lot further, and then that's what we would see with the professional. As you then continue to the top, that continues to get narrow, so this gets really short. Whereas over here on the right-hand side, yeah, we're doing a drill, but effectively we want to kind of match up what your arms and your body doing, so they're not getting collapsed at the top. And if you just look at those two images, it's so much stronger on the right. Yeah. So then as you start down, versus over here on the right-hand side, you've got the little pump move of that trail hand moving away, and then you start to make your transition down. The frame that we see over here on the right-hand side is a common misconception that you want to get this angle as close to the shoulder as possible, thinking that's lag. That's just getting the right arm driving into your body, right? So you've got a better production of lag over there on the right-hand side because it's actually wider with the trail arm, but you're keeping that trail wrist bent back. So therefore, that displays itself as we come into the ball, right? A lot wider and stronger coming in here. You can see the right arm is beginning to straighten up, and your impact position over here on the right-hand side, well, you see that the hands are actually starting to move further in front. So the purpose of lag would be to get shaft lean, but you're getting more of that shaft lean on the right-hand side than you are on the left, okay? So effectively on the left-hand side, you're trying to create it too early and drag it in front. On the right-hand side, you're keeping it wide and then keeping it wide on the way through, which is just going to result in a more predictable delivery. As your body comes through, we can still get you a little bit more up through it, but you can see all things being equal as well due to the setup pieces over here on the left-hand side Versus the right hand side, you can see your body extending up with the belt buckle, the lead leg's a little bit straighter by that stage. Just looks a lot more powerful, like you're not kind of twisting around on the same spot. Right? So the little drill swing, we're going to set up into our strong setup position that we have over here on the right hand side. Ball underneath the left ear, we've got our left elbow crease out. We're going to swing halfway back, we're going to stop. We're going to apply pressure of that right palm against that left thumb there, away from our body, so we create this nice wide structure. And then from there, we're going to powerfully swing down, starting that downswing move by a shift of pressure with our left knee over our left toes out towards the target, finishing to a complete finish. So when we put it all together, it looks like this on the right-hand side. Beautiful. Nailed it.
Okay, that's what I'm working on right now, and yeah, it's getting there. Look, it's a work in progress. Getting that width in the golf swing is something that I've really struggled with. I know from doing my mobility work, I struggle a little bit with that external rotation of my shoulder, so kind of naturally that arm just creeps back up, but I'm working on it, and I can definitely see the results of it. And if I'm going to really maximize this extra speed that I'm creating, I need to create that width and maintain that width throughout my swing. So while I was at that lesson, I actually did the pre-week, if you like, and done pretty darn well actually on that. So averaging 115 at the start of the week, which is great. And then what I'd done was I didn't really get a lot of time this week. I've been busy with other things. So just before a round on Sunday, I went down and I'd done the post week 3 while I was on the range there. So I just put the shots in here. I wasn't feeling 100% in terms of my back. I've been doing a little bit of manual labour the day before, believe it or not. I know this frame doesn't necessarily look like it goes well to that. But my back was a tiny little bit sore. So the speeds were a little bit down, but I'm really pleased that over the 3 shots that I had there, I had a 114, a 114, a 111, and then a 113. So that is an average of 112.7 miles per hour. Just that hair off of that PGA Tour average that I was hoping to get to. But look, I don't think it'll be too long. Next week is certainly the aim for getting above that. I started at 107, I'm up to 112, nearly 113, and it's going great. The lessons as well are a must. So if you're doing this, take some counsel, or at least be recording your swing and analysing any changes that you can see within it as well. That's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, smash that like button. You also have the option to subscribe, and if you're going to do that, ring the bell for notifications of all new videos as and when they come out. If you want to check out the full lesson video, again, the link is up here to that on Kerrod's channel. And while you're there, go and give him a subscribe. Right, that's it. Next week, we're going to be above PGA Tour average.
Perfect.